Hello guys. It is now midwinter. It's been a few months in here that we've last taken a video. A lot's changed. We purchased that plot of land that we were looking at. We harvested all the barley and we have since sold that barley. It sold for about $22 a bushel, so that was awesome. We got quite a bit of money back for that. What are some other things we changed here? We got that Meridian soft bin filled up with seed, and so that's ready to go. We just brought in the 9240 here. We did actually slap the logo on there, so that's pretty nice. Let me jump in here. We were trying to get this iFarm digital reader going on here, but it doesn't want to work. We have one in the 1050 that works perfectly fine. I just got to figure out how to set it up here. Let's see here. Otherwise, everything's kind of just relaxed on the farm. The alfalfa is still growing. We do have to spray it. The nitrogen's pretty bad on it. We did accidentally spray prior to planting the alfalfa, and as the seasons changed, so did the nitrogen. The pH level says bad, but in most of the region, each field, or rather most areas of the field, it's pretty darn good, so that's alright. We might get a pretty bad yield with alfalfa, but I'm not too worried about it because it's simply for silage. It's not completely necessary, and I mean, silage is quite abundant no matter what you're using, so that's fine. I think what we're going to do today, since we have some extra money, is we're going to sell off the Amazon. We've had it for quite a while now, and we would just like something bigger and more self-propelled. That way we don't have to worry about connecting the Fent and changing from triples to singles or duals every single time. So we're going to go ahead and use the Bobcat here to attach everything, and we're just going to sell this off real fast. I'm thinking about getting the case, maybe the Patriot, the 4440. That might be the plan. It's about $300,000, around $340,000 with a 40 meter, 132 foot boom. So we might have to do that. I'm a big fan of that, especially with the double, well, I guess you could say the double duals. It's got front and rear duals. And it's very versatile. I like the amount of options it has. And I'm not really biased. We got all sorts. We got the case with the yellow. We have the trucks that are white and black. We have the red. We have some John Deere. We have some Fendt. So it doesn't really matter. Hell, we got Brent, which is we have the solid jet black. So that's another thing too. We might be trading this in pretty soon here. We have, like I said, we have this upgraded to around almost 2,000 bushels, I think, if I remember correctly. Just the floaters on this, it being tilted forward, is kind of becoming bothersome for the auger of the 9240. So we might switch that out too. I'm not entirely sure. But we're going to go ahead and sell off this Amazon. We have someone that's going to want to purchase it. And we'll see you back in a little while after we grab that Patriot. Alright, so we're pulling into the yard here. We went and picked up that 4440 Patriot. We threw the 1,600 gallon, well, approximately 1,600 gallon tank on there. It currently has the, I mean, I suppose these aren't floaters, but they are a little wider. We might put some duals on there so that we can run through the alfalfa with no problem. We have the 132 foot booms on there, so we're going to get a lot of coverage, especially since our new field adds a lot of acres to our operation. We're going to go ahead and throw some chemicals in here. We have to run over the alfalfa, and I would like to prepare the other field. We did get the Pro-Till. We got the 40-foot Pro-Till. We had the 1050 run through the new field after we harvested the barley with the Pro-Till. That took quite a while, but I do like how fast it goes, so that's no big deal. It looks like we're out of herbicide and pesticides, so we're gonna have to, grab some of that. I think we're gonna go ahead and take care of everything tomorrow. It's getting a little late here as it is. We're going to back this up into here. We'll prep everything, throw the duals on there. We have those coming in the morning. We will have some chemicals delivered and take care of it all. I think next year, after a solid large harvest of, I'm thinking maybe soybeans to get a good profit, I think we'll be good to go. And I think we can finally start our livestock situation. That will be great. We're going to go ahead and close the shed doors here. And I think that's it for this evening. We will see you back probably in a few days. Alright, so it's been a few days. We do have the co-op truck here. They are delivering us some pesticides and herbicides so we can take care of all that. This is about a 5,000 gallon tank here. Both of these SIIs are. This one's for liquid fertilizer and all that, and this one is for pesticides, herbicides. I think we bought around 4,000 gallons or so, so it's going to be nearly filled to the top. That's going to be plenty, I believe, for all 3 of our fields, and then some. So it was only around 17,000, not too bad. The trailer that they're using is kind of not a whole lot on there to identify what's in there, but hey, I'm not the one complaining. Let's see here. So we have about 3,200 left. We did throw the duals all 4 ways on the case. Let's go over here. We got about 3-4 bar down, so it's gonna have a lot of traction. Cannot be mad about that. Let's get it over there, and we're gonna kind of just get it ready to fill on up, and we'll probably take care of laying down some chemicals right after that. Hold this right over here, keep that warmed up. Let's clean up the yard really quick. We're gonna go ahead and move this FERT truck out of the way, bring it down into the chem shed, over on down here. I should probably move this header, huh? You know, to be honest, I'm really not sure why I pulled that down there other than to keep it out of the way, but probably could have just pulled it into the main shed. That was silly. That was kind of just like a brain fart type of thing going on there. Let's see here. We'll bring the Bobcat down, grab that, and maybe just pull it back up into the main shed. Get it out of the way of the chem stuff. Let's see here. Here we go. We do have our windrower there, little self-propelled thing. That's going to be a big help when we go to harvest the alfalfa. I didn't really want to do something that was, again, tractor propelled, simply because we already have all the tractors kind of taken up. They're doing their thing. They already have jobs to do, so I feel like one of those will work out perfectly fine. It's small, versatile. I think it'll do the job perfectly fine. Let's bring this up the hill. That was a grand time to get out of there. I will say having the Bobcat for this is a whole lot easier than just using a tractor to back it up, because it just moves around a whole hell of a lot easier. Go right next to the old Massey. Oh, the Massey's not over there. What is that? I didn't even put that in there. Let's see here. Someone moved my tractor on me and replaced it with an old truck. There we go. Well, be that as it may, let's not hit it still. I'm going to back this up into here. You know what? This is a lot more of a chore than I thought it would be. It should be perfectly fine. Awesome possum. Let's get this moved over here. Sorry to make everybody dizzy. Let's get the 9240 in the shed as well. Here we are. Can we fit that right there? I think we can. I totally think that, yeah, we'll back it up. We will back this up into there. That way it's all out of the way. Watch out for the giant auger. There we go. Kind of hover over top of that. That'll work perfectly fine. Close that up real quick. Oh, hit the switch here. There we go. There's the Massey. We won't need that for now. Let's see. Let's go ahead and check on the co-op truck real quick. Oh, just about finished. I'm really debating because I would really like to get some livestock, but I almost think that if we purchase that area and sell off all the additional things we have in this area, like those bins there, um, maybe this shed for hay back here. I think this is hay. Yeah, this is hay. Let's see. Let me just double check. I don't want to. No, it's straw. It's straw. Okay, that makes sense. Um, but regardless, I feel like if we sell off some of this stuff and kind of condense it back down a little bit, um, we would get some money back and also have a much larger yard to use. And it is down the road. Pretty much you have to go around all the way around the outer edge and over to the yard there. So I mean, it saves us a little bit of travel time when it comes to getting to the cattle, because the cattle are down the road and to the right. So I think it would be a nice upgrade. Can I afford it at the moment? Absolutely not. Uh, but I think we're going to look into it. I'm going to detach all of this here and get the Patriot situated so we can load that up and get to spraying. Alright, we're loading this up here. It's only going to fit 1,600 gallons or so, maybe 16 and a half. So like I said, we'll still have plenty of chemicals left to use on the other fields, or hell, even maybe a future field. I'm going to move the truck into the chem shed like I said I was going to earlier. Let's see here. Here we go. Just bring this right in here next to the seed truck. Well, what was the seed truck? Now we don't really use either of these because we have the 50 footer that we're going to use for fert and seed. That guy right there. Trying to think of what else we could do while that's loading up, because I feel like this is going to take a little bit. Let me check here. Oh, nope, we are almost done. So, we'll shut that down. Move this hose over here. Let's get this thing the heck out of the way. I swear those hoses are such a pain to deal with. And let's see what this field's looking like. I don't know what kind of growth stage it's in. Alright, so we've been laying down chemicals for a little while now. And to be honest, I like several things. I like the tank capacity. It's quite a lot of gallons, especially at 132 feet, and also 15 miles an hour. Can't really complain about it, but not really a smooth ride, and not a whole lot of visibility. That really stinks, guys. I mean, I really like it, but for 330,000 bucks, you'd think that they would make it so that I can actually see the darn boom past the back of the seat here. So I don't know. But all things aside, I mean, we do have our third-person view, which is fine. But sometimes you just want to ride through the cab. Sometimes you just want to sit in the cab and kind of just enjoy what you're doing, and you can't really see what you're working on. That is such a bummer. But those are the little things. Those are the little things that we really can't complain about. Otherwise, it's getting a lot of work done. It's quick. It's accurate. I mean, it's taking care of these weeds, no problem here. I mean, I guess it's 80-20. 80-20. I like it, but there are a couple things that could be different. I might check out the John Deere, I think it's the 4045 or the 4750. I cannot recall which one it is. Same size as this. Honestly, it's pretty much the same thing. But I just want to maybe see how those little blind spots are, how the ride is, because this one is not, even with all four duals, it's not smooth at all. I do like the console. I like how clean it is, but I think we might have to check out John Deere sometime soon. We don't really need a second sprayer, but we could maybe do like a quick little lease on one, or demo or something of the sort. That would be pretty cool. Um, the guys over at Flint Hills John Deere are pretty nice to us, so I think they would let us get away with something like that. This field is getting knocked out pretty darn quick though, so I think we're going to have to go ahead and hop over to the south field in maybe around 20 minutes or so.